Hey everybody, welcome back to the 15th episode of Ask Bricksie. You know what? It's been 6 months since the last episode. I don't know, I guess I've just been distracted by other things, but I've got a bunch of questions from the last episode that we're going to be answering today. And if you want your questions to be featured in the next episode, make sure you submit them down below in the comment section. Chewy Gaming 77 has asked a really good question, one that I really like. What would you want the next theme park set to be? We got a roller coaster, and then we got another roller coaster. Why have we gotten 2 roller coasters? I don't know. There's so many other things that they could do. Bumper cars, that would be awesome. I know they've given us a 3-in-1 bumper cars, but really, that's not good enough. A swinging ship, that would be incredible. A motorized swinging ship. It seems like something like that would be easy to do. And I just think that would be a huge hit. And they actually did a little mini promo that was a swinging ship. And I thought that was a hint that we might be getting a LEGO Creator Expert swinging ship, but I guess that wasn't the case. Another one that I would like to see is swings. It's like the ride that you get into the swings and it rises up and then it spins around. I think they did a Friends rendition of that. But once again, they've never really given us anything that's amusement park worthy. So those are the 3 rides that I would love to see. Swinging ship, bumper cars, and swings. That would be awesome, and I think there's so much potential for that. I don't know why they haven't done those, because they definitely should. Great question. Oil country, right? Yeah, that's like the Edmonton Oilers right there. What do your close friends and family think about collection and passion for LEGO? My family is very supportive of it because this is now my career, and even when I first got into it, they knew I really enjoyed it. And it was my stress relief. So they were like, yeah, go for it. Just do it, right? They also understand that LEGO is a collectible. And when you keep all the pieces and everything together, it is something that pretty much appreciates in value. I've pretty much taught them all that. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, my friends and family are very supportive of what I do and think that it's pretty cool that I was able to create a career out of something I'm so passionate about, and that being LEGO. So it's pretty amazing. Thanks for the question. Almost There Rocks asks, what set do you consider the one that got away? His personally is the Ghostbusters Firehouse right there. Mine is Welcome to Apocalypseburg. It's just appreciated so much in value. I don't know where it would be placed in the LEGO City, so for that reason I haven't decided to pick it up in the aftermarket. But I should have got Welcome to Apocalypseburg from the LEGO Movie 2 because that set is pretty awesome. Wild One asks, will you ever go to Billund and go for the LEGO Inside Tour? So as a LEGO ambassador, I'm actually a Tier 2 ambassador. I now have the option of going to the LEGO headquarters for media days. So I missed out on it last year, but this year coming up, I might go, but right now I have twins. Like, not right now, in general, I have twins. So they're a lot of work, and it's sort of a burden if I leave Jose here to take care of both of them. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the one this summer, but potentially the one next summer in 2024. But I'll have to see how everything goes. But yeah, I really want to go to Denmark, check out the LEGO headquarters, the LEGO house, and I also want to check out the original Legoland and just everything having to do with LEGO around Denmark. I think that would be an amazing vacation or workcation, and we'd be able to create some really cool content and check out a lot of cool stuff. One day I will go to Denmark 100%. Have you ever thought about painting your walls with clouds and mountains, creating a mural for the city? That'd be pretty cool. Paint the walls around the LEGO City blue and have clouds. I don't really want to do that right now because this LEGO City is like permanent. Like, to move everything out of the way would be a nightmare. When I rebuilt everything, I had the option of doing that, but I knew in the back of my mind, one day we're going to have a bigger place for this LEGO City. And should I paint my basement walls like that? Probably not. I guess I could just paint them over again when I get all the LEGO out of here, and this is like a family room. Will I ever do it? I don't know. You know, before I had the shelving going around the exterior. When I have a bigger spot, I might want to still have shelving going around the exterior, and maybe certain areas will have the cloud background or something like that. Maybe it'd be like 50-50. I don't know if I'm going to do a cloud background when I get a bigger space and the LEGO City's in the center of that space, because that takes up wall space where I can display awesome LEGO sets. If I had the option, I'd still have the shelves that are over here right now going around the Lego city, similar to the ones up top there. But just I didn't have the space to have the shelves in the city in one section in this basement. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna ever go that route, but maybe certain sections or certain dioramas will have that effect. What is my favorite Technic and Speed Champions vehicle? My favorite Technic vehicle is the Bugatti Chiron. My favorite Speed Champions vehicle that's currently built is probably the Koenigsegg, which is actually currently in the Speed Champions garage right there beside the Ford GT500. Honestly though, when I finally get around to building this one, I don't know why I haven't. Oh my gosh, I've got like 5 Speed Champions that aren't built yet. But this will probably be my favorite one when I get around to building it. That's the Aston Martin DB5 from James Bond 007. And there's a bunch of new ones coming out on March 1st as well. So I'm really excited about getting all those. And I'll have to build all the Speed Champions that are in my backlog and also the ones that come out on March 1st. This question has to do with custom stickers. I don't have a whole lot of experience with it. You can use just a basic printer and print on labels, but then you're not going to get the glossy sticker effect. This one right here is actually just regular paper printed, and then I actually put packing tape right over it, cut it out, and use double-sided tape to mount it in spot there, although it looks like it could use more tape. Other than that, I don't have much experience when it comes to creating custom stickers. However, I have heard that those Cricut machines are incredible. What is my favorite Star Wars Lego set that I don't have? The Lego Star Wars UCS ATST Walker. It's not that expensive. Don't ask me why I haven't bought it yet. I really should. I've got a lot of walkers and the UCS one looks pretty cool. I'm actually surprised they haven't remade a UCS walker. And I'm actually surprised they haven't remade a UCS Death Star that looks like that as well. But yeah, that's for sure the Lego Star Wars set that I want most right now. This is a great question right here. When do you think I will retire from YouTube? Never! No, I'll always make YouTube videos. I don't see why I wouldn't continue making YouTube videos at this point. I might not upload every single day. Maybe eventually I'll transition into 5 days a week or 3 days a week or 2 days a week or whatever it is. Maybe one day I'll slow down, but I think I'll always be making YouTube videos about my Lego collection because it's something I'm really passionate about. Doesn't feel like work to me for the most part. It's just really fun to me and a really good way to add on to my Lego hobby and just a great way to pass the time. So I think it'll always be a hobby of sorts. I don't think I'll ever completely retire from the Lego YouTube world. What is my favorite section in the Lego City and how do I plan to expand it in the future? That's a tough question because I like all the sections of the Lego City for different reasons. The modular core, pretty awesome, right? The amusement park, when it was operational, was incredible. I loved it. And eventually we'll have that back up and running in the future as well. And we recently expanded it with the Eiffel Tower. I really enjoy this section over here though, with the beach, farm, campground, Ninjago Mountain, and zoo. Eventually I would love to grow this area of the Lego City. Just awesome landscapes and dioramas that look amazing. You know, I would love to expand this area with more space and have more elevation, like I've been preaching over the last little while here. I love mountains and hills and valleys and trees and rivers and everything like that. I love the outdoors, and eventually I'd like to expand this area. A section of the Lego world that will have a very similar building style to this is actually the medieval area. Eventually I'd love to build a medieval area, not on the ground, but up off the ground and give it a huge space allocation. But yeah, I'd like to grow sort of my outdoors area, if you will. Only DS asks, what is your source or sources of income, not including YouTube? Your collection is freaking colorful and creative, and I wish to be like you so I can build a huge Lego collection one day myself, so I just want to get started. Sources of income for me, hey? Let's check. All right, we got YouTube ad revenue, YouTube memberships, YouTube super chats, Whatnot affiliate, Whatnot sales, Patreon support, Bricklink sales, Teespring merch, Amazon affiliates, Lego affiliates, sponsors, and contract work. And I think that's it. I think that's all the sources of revenue that come into play with the Bricksie company. Oh, and then I also have one revenue property as well that generates a little bit of revenue for me personally. That's about it though. Mainly it's just producing videos here on YouTube, and the driver behind that is you. So thank you so much for your views. I highly appreciate it. It goes a long way, and it allows me to do this each and every single day. And without your viewership, I would not be able to do this. And I would have to go work at the Lego store or something like that. Thank you so much for all of your views. It's amazing. And yeah, on to the next question. This is just a general question that I get all the time, and there's a bunch of them in the last episode about the twins, asking when will I get them into Lego. When they're of age, they're going to be playing with Duplo bath toys, building Duplo blocks, whatever it is. And when they become smart enough to advance onto bricks, I will get them building bricks and whatever it is. But if they're not interested in Lego, then that's their choice. They don't have to do Lego. They don't have to do what I do. Just because I'm doing this every single day, I'm going to say that they're probably going to be into Lego. But if they're not, if they want to play with Barbies instead, then so be it, right? But yeah, as soon as they're able to play with Lego, whether it be Duplo or Lego sets, we're going to get them into it for sure. Primarily sorting though. Yeah, that's what we're going to get them into. They're going to love it. Just kidding. This one here is from One Clambo. He asks, do you craggle your bricks together? Yes, I do. Everything is glued together 100%. Do you plan on getting any more tattoos? Lego tattoos? If so, what would you get? I think AT-AT behind Vader or Boba Fett would be sweet. That would be cool. I might get another Lego tattoo. So I got the Lego Darth Vader, right, on my arm. I might get another one. I was thinking maybe a blue spaceman. That would be neat. Maybe an Iron Man. That'd be nice and colorful. That would look pretty cool. I think if you got like 1 or 2 more characters on that arm, then you'd have to complete the whole sleeve. Honestly, I have no intent on doing that as of right now. I haven't had the urge to rush out and get a tattoo, especially because I have kids now. I just don't have the rush or the urge to go do that. Maybe one day. It's hard to say. Do I regret getting the Darth Vader? Absolutely not. Haven't had a day of regret at all. So there is that. Maybe I'll get another one by the same artist. He did a pretty crazy job. It looks pretty cool. But I don't know for sure. If Lego did another big fig, what would you want it to be and why? So far, they've done the Hermione and Harry. I would essentially be down for anything Star Wars. Like, you really can't go wrong with any Star Wars character. I actually built the Lego Darth Vader Mega figure. It's a rebrickable model, and that's where my Darth Vader helmet currently is. Anything pop culture related, I would be down for. But I think it should be like a cool character that has, you know, like a suit, like an Iron Man suit of armor or something like that. I don't think regular faces and hair is all that exciting. And that's part of the reason why I'm not a huge fan of Lego Harry Potter minifigures, just because they all look so similar and there's so many of them. There's not a whole lot of variety between the characters. They just look like ordinary humans, really. I prefer minifigures that are in costumes, and I think I would apply that same sort of thought process to any sort of Lego mega figure that they would come out with in the product line. Crunch Bricks. He says, hey Bricksie, I'm a huge fan, especially with your Star Wars collections. If you were able to make your own Star Wars battle pack, what would it be? Or like, what would be in it? Just classic stormtroopers would be pretty cool. There's so many different things that they could do, and there's so many things that they've already done with that. I'm going to throw a curveball at you. I think they should bring back Castle, and they should make Castle battle packs that come with horses and knights, or catapults and knights. They should make Castle battle packs. That's what they should do. Think about it. Bring back Castle, and then bring back battle packs with catapults and ballistas and knights of all different themes. That's what they need to do. Knight battle packs, Castle battle packs. That would be so neat. Heck with the Star Wars. Let's do some Castle ones. We've already got lots of Star Wars. Castle battle packs. Yes. There's a complete curveball for your answer. I guess while we're on that topic, David Plays Games asks, what is the Lego theme you want them to bring back? Personally, I want them to bring back Simpsons. Simpsons would be cool. That'd be nice. Build like a Krusty Burger or like the Simpsons Church. There's actually some rebrickable models that do those. Check them out. They're pretty neat. Castle. Bring back Castle. Castle battle packs. Woo! I don't know. Vikings would be neat. Just anything classic, you know, Western would be neat as well. Not licensed themes. I just think classic Lego themes, they need to bring them back in a bigger way. I guess they're attempting to do that, like with the 90th anniversary, they did the Galaxy Explorer and they did the giant castle. I hope they continue with that. I think it's rumored that they're going to bring out a medieval market or something like that, so hopefully they continue. But I would prefer it not to be like the 3-in-1 sets. I would prefer it to be an actual castle lineup. Like, yes, they've brought castle back, but it's not actual castle theme. Like, it's not themed as castle, right? Like, it's 3-in-1, or it's whatever that one was, 18 plus, right? So I think they should theme it as actual castle and actually make a cohesive line. Yeah, I think a lot of people want that. Maybe it's just me because I want to build a medieval area, a giant medieval area one day, and I would really appreciate that. A way to bulk up one consistent army would be neat. Brian Moore says, do you think an Amazon delivery truck driving around the Lego City would be good? I think that's brilliant. You know what? I've actually seen a thumbnail of a custom Lego Amazon delivery truck somewhere on YouTube. Somebody built one. I can't remember who it was. But that'd be super neat to have delivery truck going around. Similar to that, there's the promo that's coming out right away here, and it's the moving van, which is pretty awesome. That should be an official Lego set. I think they could sell those, you know, moving vans. Delivery trucks. I don't know if they could use the Amazon brand. They'd have to pair up with Jeff Bezos. But yeah, it shouldn't be difficult to make. You'd have to get some custom stickers printed for it. There are companies out there that offer custom designing and printing for stickers for your mocks and creations. So yeah, if I were to do that, I'd have to get some custom stickers made to brand them Amazon. That is a good idea. Fado asks, if there's one specific character you'd like to see as a Lego minifigure, who would it be? Actually, Ash and Flash just released a Lego idea set that answers that question. Shrek. He made a Shrek swamp. I think he already hit 10,000 supporters on that on Lego Ideas. But yeah, there's so many different characters they could do with a Shrek theme. They definitely need to make Shrek. That would be so cool. Like a Shrek and a Lord Farquaad and all those different characters. That would be awesome. I'd love to see that in Lego. There's a bunch of other questions. Some people are suggesting that I put Star Wars in the Lego City. I might do that on Pop Culture Street one day. That would be pretty neat. And some other people wonder if I'm ever going to go on Lego Masters. I have had some people reach out to me involving casting for Lego Masters, and to tell you the truth, I'm not overly interested in going on the show. Just think that I'm not quite as good as some of the other contestants, to be honest, and I'd rather just stay here and work on my own Lego City. I know I have like the personality and everything to be on Lego Masters, and it would be cool to be on there, that's for sure. But I don't know if I ever want to actually follow through with that. I haven't yet. One thing I will say though is I don't know how good of a builder I would be with access to unlimited parts. I know I could build good landscapes if I had unlimited parts, and I could probably build some pretty good structures as well. But Technic stuff sort of scares me, and motorized functions and everything like that. If there's a challenge involved with that, I would absolutely fail. But with that said, you're allowed going on the show with 2 people, right? It's a team of 2. So I just have to make sure I'd go on the show with somebody who's got different strengths than me, and then as a unit, we could sort of work together, and maybe we'd end up being pretty good. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever be on the show known as Lego Masters. I think I answered a ton of questions here today. Thank you so much for submitting them in the last episode of Ask Bricksie. Sorry that it took me 6 months to create another episode. Hopefully I come up with episode 17, not 6 months from now. Hopefully I'm a little bit more on the ball. Just been keeping busy with Lego City changes and reviews and stuff like that, and my content schedule has just been jammed. But I had some time today to answer all of your questions, so I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for submitting them down below, and thank you so much for popping on by, and remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.